welcome back to the mathematics class. In this class, I am going to discuss with you surface areas and volumes, exercise 10.1, the solutions for the problems. Right. Now, we were discussing this chapter since the previous video. Those who have not watched the concept video of surface areas and volumes, the introductory part, please click on the I card. You will be notified. Now, let's continue the exercise 10.1. The first problem I have done in the previous video. So, the second problem I will read out for you. The total surface area of a cube is 1350 square meters. Find its volume. Now, the cube. Yes, we discussed about the cube. Right. So, in these three-dimensional figures, when the question is asked, just if the diagram is not given, just draw the diagram, okay? Even the diagram bears marks, okay? Here the cube is given and also given the TSA, that is total surface area of cube, given as 1350, I suppose. Yes, 1350 square meters. Now asked us to find the volume, okay? From the total surface area of the cube, we will find out the side of the cube. Now, the total surface area, the formula is 6L square or 6A square or 6 side square, where all the sides of a cube are equal, isn't it? So, here from this we can find out L square is equal to 1350 by 6. Now, 6 once, 6 twice. Now again 6 twice here, 12 here, 30 here we get 6 fives. So that means L square is equal to 225. So that is L equal to square root of 225. It is nothing but 15. Here the units are given square meters. So the side of the cube is just 15 meters. Now we need to find the volume of the cube. So, volume of cube is L cube. So, 15 multiplied by 15 multiplied by 15. 15 cube. So, 225 multiplied by 15. So, how much is this? Let's check here. 225 and 15. 5 5s 25, 5 2s 10, 12, 5 2s 10, 11. Now again 2, 2, 5. So 5, 7, 3 and 3. So this is 3375 cubic meters. Right? Since it is volume. Please pause the video and note it down. The third problem I'll read out for you from the textbook. Find the area of 4 walls of a room. Assume that there are no doors and windows if its length is 12, breadth is 10 and the height is 7.5. So here asked the area of 4 walls of a room. Now given length, breadth and height, that means the room is in the form of a cuboid. Right. Now cuboid given as length, breadth and height. Do draw the cuboid. So the room is in the form of a cuboid. Now we have to assume that there are no doors and windows, just an assumption. Now given L, length given as 12, breadth given as 10 meters and height given as 7.5 meters. These are the dimensions of the room, 7.5 meters. Now here question is, we have to find the area of the 4 walls of a room. Now, when you are telling the area of 4 walls of a room, that means we have to find the lateral surface area of the cuboid. So, LSA of cuboid. Here the cuboid is our room. So, let us mention this also. So, this is equal to 2HL plus B. This is the formula. So, we will substitute in that. 2 into 7.5, again L plus B, 12 plus 10. So this is 15 into 22. So we will do the calculation. 15 multiplied by 22. Here in the rough part, 12, 22 and 15. 5 2s 10, 5 2s 10, 11 and 22. 033. So that is 330 square meters. Okay, so give find the area. So this is the area of 4 walls of room. We found it as 330 square meters. Right. Pause it and note it down. Fourth problem. The volume of a cuboid is 1200 centimeter cube. The length is 15. The breadth is 10. Find its height. Here clearly given all the dimensions and also the volume is given. Right. This is the fourth problem. Always in mensuration, that is if in surface areas and volumes, do draw the diagram if it is not given. Here volume of cuboid is mentioned, that is given as in the textbook. Volume of the cuboid is 1200 cubic centimeters, and also the length of cuboid and the breadth are given as 15 centimeters and breadth as 10 centimeters. Now we have to find the height. Okay, so the volume of cuboid, the formula is length into breadth into height. Okay, length into breadth into height, that is also mentioned as 1200. So we will substitute L and B and find out H. So L is 15 into 10 into H is equal to 1200. So this H, keep it this side, and if you send this 150 to the other side, so this you can cancel off. 5 3s, 5 2s 10, 5 4s 20, 3 1s 3 8s. So H is equal to 8 centimeters. So therefore height equal to 8 centimeters. Please pause it and note the problem. How does the total surface area of a box change if in the first section it is each dimension is doubled and the second part is each dimension is tripled? And express in words, can you find the total surface area of the box if each dimension is raised to n times? So here three things are asked here. Now if the total surface, no dimensions clearly are given, but ask that how does the total surface area of a box change if each dimension is doubled? Okay, total surface area of box. Okay, here not mentioned whether it is cube or cuboid. Okay, total surface of area of a box change if each dimension is doubled. The change in the total surface area we have to find. Okay, change in it. Okay, how much it changes. So we need to find this. Here condition is that each dimension is doubled. Each dimension doubled. That means here we know that TSA of a box. So if let us suppose that a cube, TSA of a box is, we know, 6L square. So this dimension, if each dimension is doubled means, so that dimension L, if you are taking L as a dimension, if it is doubled, it becomes 2L. So let us suppose the new total surface area of the changed total surface area, that means 6 into 2L. This is the changed part which is doubled. So this becomes 6 into 4L square. So that is 24L square. So previously the TSA of box whose dimensions are doubled. Okay, this is the 24L square. This is the total surface area when the dimensions are doubled. Right. Now the previously it was 6L square. So how much it has doubled? 4 times, isn't it? So we have to write in words 4 times of original area. 6 4 24. So isn't, so 4 times the original area. So this is the first part. Now the second part is if each dimension is tripled. Each dimension tripled. That means we can take, if L is the dimension, 3L. So we will substitute in the formula 6 into 3L whole square. So that becomes 6 into 9L square, that is 54L square. Previously it was original total surface area is 6L square. So how many times? 6 9s 54, isn't it? So 9 times. It is 9 times the original area. 9 times of original area. Right. And also asked in the end, it is, they asked, express in words, can you find the total surface area of the box if each dimension is raised to n times? If let us suppose that as the third part, if each dimension is raised to n times, the total surface area is n square times original area. Okay. So just mention in words they have asked, just mention it. It's not given third, but keep it as third. Please pause it and note it down. Sixth one, the base of a prism is triangular in shape with sides 3, 4 and 5 centimeters. Find the volume of the prism if its height is 10 centimeters. Given a prism and also mentioned that the base is triangular in shape. Let us assume we cannot draw the 3D figures, but we can make some illusions. Okay. So let us suppose the bases are in triangular shape. Okay, somewhat like this. Okay, so the bases of the prisms are triangular shape, whereas the lateral faces are the rectangles. So this is a triangular prism. In this triangular prism, given the sides of the base, means the triangle, the sides of the base given as 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters and 5 centimeters. Okay, this is the base. And the height of the prism, this height is given as, the height of the prism given as 10 centimeters. Right, this height. Now we have to find, what we need to find actually, find the volume of the prism if its height is 10 centimeters. So now volume of triangular prism. Here the base is triangle. So that prism we mention it with the base. So triangular prism. If it is a 5-sided pentagon, means if the base is pentagon, we call it as a pentagonal prism. Now the volume, how do we calculate? Area of the base into height. Area of base multiplied by the height. Now the base is triangular. Now area of the base means area of the triangle when sides are given. So area of triangle when sides are given, we have to use the Heron's formula, because when sides are given we use the Heron's. So using the Heron's formula we can find the area of the triangle. And also if you see clearly, this is 3, 4, 5 centimeters. It is a right angle triangle, right? So where this is we can take like this also, because this is a Pythagorean triplet, isn't it? So this is a right angle triangle. In right angle triangle also we can mention it is half base into height. So that comes to 6 centimeters. Likewise also we can find out the area of the triangle. Now let's find the area here by using the Heron's formula, that is S minus A, S minus B, S minus C, where S is the half of the perimeter. Here that is 3 plus 4 plus 5 by 3, 12. Yes, 3, 4, 7 plus, yes, half. This is not 3. 12 by 2, that is 6. So 6 is the S. So let's substitute here. 6, 6 minus 3, 6 minus 4, 6 minus 5. So that comes to 6 into 3 into 2 into 1. So that is 6 into 6, that is only 6 square root. So that is the area. So that comes to square centimeters. So here also, since this is a Pythagorean triplet, you can also find half into base into height here, half into 3 into 4. Likewise also you can find out 6. Right, this is a part. Here we have used the Heron's formula. Now we have to find the volume, isn't it? So volume is area of the base. Base area is 6 into height given as 10. So 60 cubic centimeters is the volume of the prism, right? Please pause it and note it down. And also here we will end the class here. Today we have done from 2nd to the 6th problems. I hope you have understood well. Now we will continue the rest of the problems in the same exercise in our next class. Thank you all.